Hello everyone. Welcome back to Dr. Lou's VCE Chemistry channel. Today, let's learn together about the NHT VCE Chemistry Examination 2021. We will focus on questions related to electrolytic and rechargeable cells. Electrochemistry is one of the most difficult parts, another is spectroscope analysis. My explanations may not be perfect. If any teachers, parents, or classmates find errors, please feel free to provide your guidance. When the calcium chloride is electrolysis, the calcium ions gain electrons to produce calcium metal. So, the calcium ions flow to the cathode and are reduced to calcium metal. This question is related to the features of rechargeable cells. During discharge, the cell is a galvanic cell, not an electrolytic cell. So, B is eliminated. Battery life is affected by temperature variation, but impact is not directly proportional to temperature. So, C is eliminated. The voltage of recharging is higher than discharging. So, D is eliminated. Yes, side reactions will reduce battery life. So, A is correct. Electrolytic cells are used to recycle PT metal from alloy. The E0 of PT ions is higher than Chu. So, in the Chu PT alloy, Chu is a stranger reductant than PT. When the electrolytic cells are running, the power pumps out electrons from the Chu PT alloy. Copper metal loses electrons to form copper ions and PT metal is directly dropped down to form anode mud. To pump out electrons, the positive terminal of the power supply should be connected to Chu PT alloy. So, the positive symbol should be written in the box. The reduction potential of PT ions is higher than Chu ions, so, Chu is a stranger reductant than PT. When the Chu PT alloy is electrolyzed, the Chu metal is oxidized to form Chu ions, but PT metal is not and falls to the bottom of cells. The half equation at the cathode is Chu losing electrons. Chu ions migrate to the cathode where reduction occurs as Chu ions are the strongest oxidant. The migration of Chu ions to the cathode and sulfate ions to the anode prevents the buildup of charge at each electrode. Copper, 2, sulfate contains Chu ions, which are involved in the 2-half reactions, and sulfate ions which do not react under the reaction conditions. Since only copper is electrolyzed, we use the amount of Chu to calculate the time by Faraday's rule. First, calculate the mass of copper. Second, calculate the mole of copper. Third, calculate the mole of electrons consumed by stoichiometry. 2 mole electrons produce 1 mole of Chu metal, so, the mole of the electron is 2 times the mole of Chu. Fourth, calculate the charge by Faraday's rule. Please note significant figure of the Faraday constant is 3, not 5. The last 2 zeros are not significant figures. Finally, calculate the time and convert the second to hours. There are 2 multiple-choice questions worth 1 point each, totaling 2 marks. There is also 1 short answer question worth 10 marks. The overall score for this section is 12 points. With a total possible score of 120 points, the percentage for this section was 10.0% of the total score. I separate the electrochemistry into 2 sections, galvanic cells and fuel cells, and electrolysis and rechargeable cells. The galvanic cells and fuel cells is matched to Chapter 3, and the electrolysis and rechargeable cells to Chapter 6. The electrochemistry is 27.5% of the total score. I think that the most difficult question in electrochemistry is question 10. Probably, it is the most difficult question in this examination because biochemistry is combined with electrochemistry. If you need my help, please add me on WeChat or WhatsApp, and send me an email. Thanks for your attention. Please note Dr. Lou's VCE Physics channel and Lou's VCE Chemistry channel.